following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Love. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Now a run on first down. Space to run inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Second and goal.
From the gun, it's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Falcons nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Falcons first down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. T.J. Watt in there to drop him. That is is already 6 sacks for him now on this season.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
On second down, Penix. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another.
And a lefty Penix on first down. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. T.J. Watt, he has been an early disruptor. Already 2 sacks on this opening drive. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Drive will start on the ground. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
34-yard line.
Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Play action. It's Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
Another run here for Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Left side in the hands of London. And the Falcons going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. He puts it up, and it's caught. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Falcons. That his first touchdown this year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, here's Love. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5.
A second down throw for Love. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. As they've got it with first and 10. Now it's second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Falcons.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A go play action with Love. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14 to 10.
The score, Steelers 14, Falcons 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Gain of 30. And the Falcons first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta.
Recovered by
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
On 2nd down, Love. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Love. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Love. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Love. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open.
To the goal line and in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Falcons 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. back out to kick this one off. Going to return this from the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. The open man is Wilson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Falcons 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Whoa! And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Love. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
That's another Falcons first down.
Again, it's Penix. With the man, he's got it. It's London. Second and 7.
Number 5, Drake London.
Throwing again, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 7.
Penix going to throw again. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First down, Atlanta.
To throw again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 3rd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Saints. And here is Ladd McConkey. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Chargers move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they host the Kansas City Chiefs? And it's the dangerous Justin Fields. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Jets with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the New England Patriots. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Raiders bring home a 27-10 victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out for the second half kickoff.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On play action, Penix. That one incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On play action, Love. Open man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
10 yards. That's another
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A second down throw for Love. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd
That's a
down.
gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A running play here for Foreman. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Foreman. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a
Previous play is under
replay. So they might be
review.
taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the ground is Foreman. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here is Penix. Look wide, get this one complete, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Moving to his right. He'll run again. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll run. It's Foreman. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
in this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Throw over the middle, caught by London. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. T.J. Watt. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, Whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Steelers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. And Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Now, here comes the screen to Foreman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Here comes Foreman. He is mounted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Penix. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Back over the middle and taken in by Fryermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Steelers,
They'll come up here,
down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Love, complete. Metcalf with the grab. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
24-yard line.
3rd, they need 8.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw is Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
38. Falcons 20.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There's that man again, another catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
To throw is Penix. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Penix. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now we'll try to finish up strong. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down, 8 yards to go. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh.